Arsenal's top 4 chances increased as they beat Manchester United 3-1 at home to send them into 4th position with a game in hand. The Gunners now in pole position to finish 4th as Spurs also slipped up in their game versus Brentford. Chelsea left it late. A late goal from Christian Pulisic got them all 3 points versus West Ham at the Bridge. Liverpool and Manchester City continued their race for the title as both of them got all 3 points in their respective games. City beating Watford 5-1, Liverpool winning the Merseyside derby 2-0. In La Liga, Barca lost their 3rd consecutive home game. Completing the double over them was Rayo Vallecano. They were beating 1-0 at the Camp Nou. Real Betis won their very first trophy in the Copa del Rey in 17 years. Manager Manuel Pellegrini, the man who authored that amazing story. Bayern Munich won their 10th consecutive Bundesliga title. You cannot call it Bayern Liga after they won it over the weekend on Saturday. 10 titles in a row. That was the story of what happened in Europe over the weekend, and congratulations to Bayern Munich. It must be very boring for some of the players who have been there throughout their wins, the 10 wins in a row that is. Who can challenge them? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Over the weekend as well, the Ghana Premier League took place. Accra Hearts getting back to winning ways with a 3-0 of Accra Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium. They got back from a 1-1 draw versus Elmina Sharks a week ago at the same venue. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, however, could not shake off that RTU loss. They lost this time at home at the Bayero Sports Stadium to Legon Cities. 3-1 it ended. A very poor showing. They can have the points between them and Bechem United reduced if Bechem are able to win their game today on Monday. But that is another one there which has to be settled, and Bechem hopefully can take full advantage. This is how the table looks like after match day 26 of the Ghana Premier League. Kumasi Asante Kotoko still on top, followed by Bechem United in there. The title race is on, and a win for Bechem today could put things in a different perspective for Kotoko, who over the weekend will play Wafa. A win is really necessary at this point. We'll have a look at the performances of Ghanaian players abroad. Kwame Peprah was instrumental for his club side Orlando Pirates, got them back on level pegging in the CAF Confederations Cup game versus Simba FC before Richard Ofori finished things off with a heroic display there. Also on target over the weekend was Angarakuju Man in the person of Kwabna Owusu. He scored in their win. Kudus Mohammed coming off the bench to provide an assist for his Ghanaian compatriots in BROBBEY'S. We'll have a look at the performances of Ghanaian players abroad in full details. Arsenal took on Manchester United. They beat them 3-1, but Thomas Partey was out injured for this one. Leicester City drew 0-0 with Aston Villa. A goalless draw. Daniel Amate was an unused substitute in this game. Brentford and Spurs drew blanks. 0-0 it ended. Tariq Fosu Henry, an unused substitute. Derby County lost 3-1 to Bristol City. Antoine Semenyo scored the second goal in the 38th minute. He played 90 minutes of the encounter. Antoine Semenyo continuing his goal scoring form, his 7th goal of the season. Hull City took on Reading. A 3-0 victory for Hull City in this one, and Yado and Babaraman both playing 90 minutes of the encounter. Stoke City took on QPR. Albert Adoma came on in the 57th minute. Stoke City beating QPR 1-0. Hartlepool Town took on Swindon Town, and Jojo Wallacott was not in the squad for this one. His Swindon Town team, however, won 3-0. Wallacott was named the goalkeeper of the season in the English League 2. Brighton took on Southampton, 2-2 draw. Mohamed Salisu scored an own goal, but his team recovered. He played 90 minutes of the encounter in this one as well. Many people were trolling Salisu for that poor showing. Has not had a great couple of weeks in the Southampton shirt. In Germany, Frankfurt took on Hoffenheim. Kasim Adams came on in the 89th minute. It ended 2-2, both teams sharing the spoils. St. Pauli lost 2-1 to Darmstadt. Daniel Kofi Tre played 90 minutes of the encounter. Holstein Kiel took on Heidenheim and 1-1 draw. It ended with Kwesi Recht played 81 minutes. Bochum took on Augsburg. Christopher Aintree was not in the squad. It ended 2-0 in favor of Augsburg. Hertha Berlin beat Stuttgart 2-0. Kevin Prince Boateng played 64 minutes of this win. In Italy, Genoa took on Cagliari, a 1-0 victory for Genoa. Caleb Kuban played 60 minutes of the encounter. Salernitana took on Fiorentina, a 2-1 victory for Salernitana. Alfred Duncan played 90 minutes. Torino took on Spezia. Emmanuel Jesse captained his club side. Full 90 minutes he played. They lost, however, 2-1. Inter Milan beat AS Roma 3-1. Afenajan Alon used substitute in this one. In France, Stade Rennes took on Lorient, a 5-0 thumping of Lorient by Stade Rennes. Kamaltin Suleiman expected back next month, did not play a part in this one. Clermont Foot drew 2-2 with Angers. Salis Abdul Samed played 46 minutes of the encounter. Nantes took on Bordeaux in an 8-goal thriller, and Nantes winning 5-3. Enoch Kwating was on target in the 67th minute. He played 81 minutes of the encounter. Osman Bukari came on in the 86th minute and scored in the 89th minute. Gideon Mensah was not in the squad. Dennis Apia came on in the 77th minute. Lille took on Strasbourg, a 1-0 victory for Lille. Alexander Djuku played 83 minutes before he was taking off with an injury. Majid Waris out injured for this one. In Turkey, Balıkesir took on Ankaragucu and Kwame Peprah scored the opener in the 13th minute. He played 70 minutes of the encounter. In Netherlands, Nijmegen took on Ajax. Kudus Mohammed came on in the 85th minute to provide an assist for Brian Brobbey, who scored the winning goal in this one for Ajax. A great introduction, a great display from Kudus in such a short time. Belgium, Club Brugge took on Royal Antwerp. A 1-0 victory for Club Brugge. Dennis Odoi played 78 minutes of the encounter. Royal Union St. Gilloise took on Anderlecht. A 3-1 victory for Royal Union. Ashimeru was out of this one. Gent took on Genk. Joseph Pinto provided the assist in 90 minutes of added time. He came off the bench in the second half, 46th minute, and provided the assist late on. Hapoel Kataman took on Beta Jerusalem, and Richmond Boachiado with the only goal in the 66th minute after coming on in the 57th minute to end his side that win. And in Africa here, Orlando Pirates took on Simba FC. Richard Ofori was the hero with that winning penalty, but Kwame Peprah played 77 minutes. He scored in the 60th minute to put things level and taking it into penalties. And in the AFC Champions League in Qatar, Nassaf Kashi took on Al Sadd. Andre Ayew played 90 minutes as his side were thrashed 3-1. That leaves them bottom of the group in the AFC Champions League. So that is a roundup of performance of Ghanaian players over the weekend. Fortunately for Andre Ayew and his team, Osman Bukari, Enoch Kwating all on target, along with Antoine Semenyo. Kudus Mohammed's amazing contribution over there for his teammates as well. It was a great weekend for Ghanaian players, and hopefully continue in that range being of form. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. The Premier League will go down to the wire. The top 4 race almost done and dusted for Arsenal. It's going to be a great end to the season. Your expectations? Let me know them in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.